I have waited, honestly, since the first day I moved into this house to redo or redecorate this room. And this is my laundry room. It's just off of the entryway in the garage. And it's kind of in an awkward place because part of it is underneath the stairs. So when you turn like this, we have this slant right here. And so the door just kind of like sits against this wall. And then there's just like one set of cabinets here. Yeah, look at how they did that. I don't even know, but listen, there it is. And yeah, so here's my washer and dryer. Actually, you're probably gonna see like another clip because I already started pre-filming before I did the intro, if that makes sense. So you're gonna see how it actually used to look before because I didn't have anything in these cabinets because the shelves weren't the right height and they were painted. It's just a long story, but I didn't want to mess with trying to move the shelves because they were like almost really stuck in their position. So it took me a good while to finally just like tackle it. So all the things got moved in there. You'll see that again as we start the decorating of this space. This is just sitting here for now, but yeah, so here's, you know, what we're looking at. I've got a drying rack here. I've got clothes all over the place. I have another thing. I keep the vacuum cleaner here. And then I have just quite a bit of wall space. It's an awkward angle to film in, so I'm gonna try to do my best here for you guys. But there is, as you can see, a good amount of wall space here, a good amount of wall space here. Those were left over from the previous owners, so obviously they utilized this, you know, the space as best as they could as well, but I'll be removing all of that there. And really the goal is for me to get things up off the ground and install things that are just going to be a little bit more practical for this space so that when I walk in, you know, I'm not dealing with all of this in the space. It's just kind of, it's just not the best use, you know. And then we're going to be doing some shelving and some cute decor as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is clear out everything in here except for the washer and dryer. Because I'm going to be laying down a pretty large rug in here, I wanted to go ahead and take the time to clean this grout. It should not be this dark at all, and let me put you guys on the only grout cleaner you need in your life, and it's this guy right here. I would advise that you have on glasses. Dollar Tree sells some of like those plastic glasses that you can wear as a shield. I really mean this because I've had this splatter into my eye and it burns really badly. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get this poured into the grout. I'm gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna take this brush that I got from Dollar Tree. It's the best grout cleaning brush, and yeah, we'll get this all cleaned up. right, so I went ahead and worked it out. It was actually really tricky. I had to just like stop rolling the camera because I could not get those little pegs out of the holes. And I decided to just keep one shelf. There are two. I put the other one in the garage just in case I ever need it. And this is how I organized it. But now I'm gonna go ahead and clean the tops off. Before I lay the rug down, I wanted you guys to see how good the grout is looking. Now, these dark spots right here, they're still drying. So it still looks dirty, but it's not. And if you remember what it looked like before, it was just, yeah, it was just definitely brown in there. And as I was scrubbing, like it was just brown. It was very dirty and disgusting. So just spots that are still drying. But I'm gonna go ahead and work on the rug next because I ran into a little problem with the drying racks. I bought two different kinds, one from Hobby Lobby, one from Amazon. I think I'm gonna prefer the ones from Amazon. However, the ones from Amazon, I have to have like, it's gotta hit studs and stuff, and I really don't know that I'm gonna be able to handle it, so I'm gonna have to ask my brother, see if he can come by and install them for me. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rug down, and then we're gonna add the basket. And up on this back wall, I went ahead and installed the clothes drying rack. I actually need to install these with anchors, and I didn't do that. So, and I could tell by the way that the screw kind of rotated into the wall that I didn't really hit a stud. So for now, they're just gonna sit here and I'm not gonna use them until I can get my brother out here to, you know, put in the anchors, and then they'll be up properly. But I knew I was gonna release this video on Saturday, and I wanted to make sure, you know, that I kind of had like a full concept, but I'm not gonna, you know, add any weight to this. But basically how this works is these come out like this, you know, and you can actually like set up different stops along the way, so it doesn't have to come out fully like this. And yeah, then there's like a magnet. And then when you close it, it does have like a magnetic feature at the top, so it doesn't like just kind of, you know, fly down all the time. I also wanted to make sure that they were kind of close together just because of those big holes that were there when I pulled the previous anchors out. I couldn't use those anchors because they didn't line up to this, so that's why. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I covered them. I also wanted to make sure that, you know, this wasn't going to be in the way of the door. So, and I also didn't want this to be too close to the wall. And originally I thought this is where I would actually be done with the space and we would do a full tour. However, I got 2 more decor pieces that I'm gonna put above each one, and they are these 2 right here. There's that wood detail, there's that black lettering, and yeah, I really love these 2 pieces, so I got wash and dry. However, I'm thinking instead of wash, I should have gone with fold, because that was the 3rd option at Hobby Lobby. Fold, wash, dry, because dry and fold would make more sense because they would have already been washed. But whatever, we're just gonna go with wash and dry, and you know, it's a laundry room. So I'm thinking I want 1 above each section, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. All right, I thought about actually installing them slightly above each one with another nail, but they can actually just sit up here. They don't weigh really anything. You know, kind of looks cute. So we'll do the dry one over here. But if I, you know, in the process of once I start using these to like pull this out, I imagine I'm probably gonna have to put them into the wall because I just feel like when I pull on these to open, it's gonna shake those down. But you know what, again, I'm not using them right now, so I think it looks really cute. All right, so the room is finally finished, so I thought I'd close it and then open it for some big reveal. But you walk in, and this is what you see at first. Again, just because of that, the way this room is placed, half underneath the stairs. But just like this alone, I mean, it changed up my entire laundry room. It now looks like a finished space. It's a very pretty space. I'm gonna like being in here, and I really love these drying racks from Amazon. I'm glad I went with these instead of the ones from Hobby Lobby, and I think the little pieces up there just kind of finish this wall as well. I think without it, it kind of looked a little, I don't know, it just kind of looked a little off. So adding those 2 little pieces that were like $7 when it's on sale. So go when those are on sale and it's 50% off. They end up being $7. So really pretty. I will link this down below. I have like a whole Amazon list of every room I've ever decorated in, so that if you watch my decorating videos and you want to shop like my media room or my living room or my kitchen, I create separate lists on my Amazon storefront. So I will create a list for my laundry room as well, and I'll drop it down below. And then over here, I just love the pop of green. It's very much me. At first, actually, the plan was to put this wreath on there, but because I didn't use this space for the laundry detergent, I knew it wasn't gonna be realistic to have a wreath there and take off the wreath every time I wanted to open, you know, the cabinets. So I X'd on that and I thought, where could I put this? And then I simply hung it right here. And if I ever needed to just kind of use the hooks, I can always use those outside ones right away, and then I can just kind of take that down whenever I need to hang something like sports bras or something, you know, very delicate can go on the hooks. And then the wash and dry with the galvanized just goes really well with, you know, all of the wood details in my farmhouse French. I don't know if this is too much French country, but there's kind of a little bit of a feel for me. But this definitely has like a traditionally farmhouse look. And yeah, this pop of green is just, it brightens up the entire space. The biggest change to this room, and I wish you guys could be in here so that you can kind of see it from my perspective, because the camera doesn't have that wide of a range, so you can't kind of like see everything all in one. It's very hard. But this this rug really, in my opinion, changed the entire space out of everything. It makes this laundry room super cozy, and it just pairs so well with the decor pieces, and it just gives it that finishing look. And it's just such a pretty rug. It feels really sturdy, and I like that, you know, because this is a very functional space. It's a space I'm in a lot, so it needs to like hold up really well. So I didn't want to do anything too delicate. It looks delicate, but when you walk on it, it feels pretty sturdy. This is also from Amazon, so I'll link it down below. And then earlier through decorating, you guys saw that I put my floor drying rack in between. I didn't want to get rid of this just because, like I said, I fold a lot of my, hang dry a lot of my clothes, and you know, just in case I ever needed it, I can simply pull it back out and dry what I need to dry. So I didn't think that I should get rid of it, and I love how it just fits so perfectly in between the dryer. And it was kind of awkward with like this space in between. I know they make like those organizers that fit like right in there. I thought about actually getting that, but I'm glad I didn't, because this fits perfectly. And then we've got the basket. So this is the wicker basket, and it's gonna sit on top of the dryer there. And then what really also, in my opinion, makes this entire space out of everything, this little section here is my absolute favorite. The picture is just so charming, and it's just cozy and calming and relaxing. It just has that very serene look, and laundry is not like my thing. Out of all the cleaning things, laundry is not my top favorite. So, you know, having a very pleasing to the eye space for me, like, I know that this is gonna help. And then I have this little decorating bit right here. I've actually had this, I think this was in my daughter's college apartment. I don't know where this was, but I just found it with my stuff and thought that it needed a little like plant here. And then the shelf is just, it's so me, you guys. And you know, I can always add little touches here if I wanted to. I also really like how the frame of the picture matches the shelf wood color. Yeah, just trying to get like these pieces here together in the frame so you can kind of see the flow of it. It's just such an awkward space. And then the rug again. And then when we come here and we rotate to this, I just feel like the entire space is completed. And that's it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you guys for more decorating.